Well, hello. That's supposed to be better. Welcome. Wow, it looks like we're having some connection issues. What else is new? I want to say thank you to everyone who's taken time to come and join me this evening. I had some changes. I was looking forward to having Jay Rise on tonight. There was a misunderstanding on the timing, so he will be here next Monday. So join us on Mondays and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are in the right place. This is where we talk about transformation. We talk about the opportunity to learn, to grow, to apply some principles that might be able to allow us to enjoy our everyday life. Um, that's really awesome. Tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing a video that I did in August 22nd, 2020. I did have the foundation at that time. It is Sunrise Daybreakers Tribe video, and it's about the pillars of transformational change, or the pillars for change. And I've done a blog on that. You can check that out on my website as well. Pretty darn cool. And of course, I appreciate your support. Check out the my new website. I do want to caution you, all of the stuff that I had before, including all of my social media sites, disregard that part. I've got a banner in here. I'll be playing some information that will help you be able to determine which ones to go to, because those are some of my old channels. I do have new channels, and so this is a whole new thing, but I've been doing it for a long time. And interestingly enough, my content has not changed. It's really the same thing I've been saying all along, and that's what's so awesome. Oh, I need to do this too, if you'll hang with me for a sec. I need to start that Instagram video, right? That way it will go live. Okay, so that part is done. Okay. What's really awesome is that my story hasn't changed. I mean, I'm saying the same things, and that consistency comes because, number one, what I share with you is a lot of my own story. That I have these other influential leadership series where I'm introducing people. Some people I know, some people I'm just getting to know, but their story, it's authentic, it's truthful. This isn't like a regular news thing. It is definitely not regular news. It is authentically truthful, people's stories. My purpose came from my pain, and your purpose can come from your pain too. It's kind of a continuation from last week's show. And that was really, really awesome with Andrea Funk. She is so dynamic. So I just want to do this. I want to thank our viewers for taking time to come and watch me. I also want to thank E360 TV. They are in Orlando. That's really where I'm supposed to be, or I thought I was supposed to be. But guess what? I'm just coming here live from Sarasota, and they are doing their annual Hostopia conference, and I was really looking forward to learning some more stuff and getting to meet people, which would have been really, really cool. So I'm going to have to put that on the back burner till next year, I guess, right? Which is okay. I did say I was going to put our websites up now, because I did have the LWN Live with Nature Foundation.org before, and now it's changed, or I think it was the LWN Foundation, something like that. But this is what I want to share with you. I want to share with you about transformation. I want you to go to my website. I want you to read the Pillars of Transformation. I did a blog about that. It is HTTPS Stephen R. Smith.org. Okay, so that part, let's see, let me take a look. All right, yeah, it is the Sunrise Daybreakers Tribe. I do want to thank E360 TV. They are so awesome and so supportive, and I'm so glad to be a part of this organization. And I've been using E360 TV for, oh gosh, 5 years at least. Hey, you guys, you have a great show out there, and learn lots of stuff. And come back and share it with me, right? And then that way I'll learn too, because that's the whole point. Is no, I'm not 20 years old anymore. But the thing is that age, that's just, it's just a concept. I am as old as I feel, and I don't feel my age. Well, sometimes I do. Why wouldn't I? But you know what? I I love my life. I'm challenged for sure. And like tonight, because I was talking uh with Jay Rise, and I just messed that up and tried to get another guest on, and so we don't have that. So we just have me. So welcome. Disregard the old website and social media stuff on this video. Thank you to my sponsors. And it's not like well, I'll just say this. I only have sponsors that I truly believe in. That's what I've always done, is companies that are trustworthy, number one, that I believe in the cause. That's why I help the homeless, because of course, I was homeless. I help the mental health community and the cancer community, and I'm an advocate against human trafficking. And we have seen a horrible situation with that over the last several years. And interestingly enough, a lot of this stuff was during COVID. And I just got to say that that really changed the world. But let's just do this. Let's start with Chemo Buddies for Life.
Life is so fragile, and we're constantly reminded just how fragile life can be, especially when we or a loved one is told we have cancer. Cancer survivor myself, I can tell you, we still feel very alone in this journey.
There's a study that's been showing that patients who are socially isolated have a worse prognosis, have a worse outcome than patients who are socially interconnected.
Buddies for Life is a non-profit cancer support group for those whose life has been impacted by cancer. Humor, hope, heart, and hugs.
Humor, hope, heart, hugs, and a whole lot of love.
Share this with your friends and family and support this community in every way you can. No one should face cancer alone.
I am a Chemo Buddy for Life.
We are a Buddies Network.
No one does cancer alone.
Be a buddy.
And we are all here for you as a community of love.
We are Chemo Buddies for Life.
And if you've heard 3 words, you have cancer, for yourself or someone else, you belong with us at Chemo Buddies for Life.
Healing through connections.
I truly am so thankful for Tamara Hunter and the entire crew that helped support the chemobuddiesforlife.org. It's https hyphen / cb4l.org. We want to support them. I was touched by cancer from the aspect I've lost my wife, lost several relatives, and I just believe in that organization, so that's why I'm playing that. I also believe in Total Coatings because that is a family business. I started that back in 2006. This is really the best refinishing company you could ever think about utilizing. And yeah, let's hear from them.
We let our bathtub go too long. It had rust in it. It had deep pitting in it. There were chips. I, quite frankly, thought it was unrepairable.
Total Coatings is a family-owned and operated bathtub and shower refinishing company. We've been around since 2006, but we use a exclusive non-toxic porcelain coating that was developed over 60 years ago by a franchise in California. So the product is very well established. We refinish bathtubs, showers, wall tile, countertops, and even sinks. Customers want to know what makes our product different, and that's, of course, the exclusive non-toxic porcelain. We also don't acid etch the surface, so you don't have to leave your home because of noxious fumes.
I was completely and utterly shocked. It looked like a brand new bathtub. I would recommend Total Coatings to anybody.
So if you happen to be in Sarasota, Manatee, or the Charlotte counties here in Florida, we are on the West Coast, Sarasota is. Yeah, I used to always say home of the #1 beach, because you know what? It is. ×3. I think I might have said ×2 back then, because it is now 3 times. It's really awesome. It is grounding. And that's what we want to talk about. We want to talk about getting grounded. We want to talk about gratitude. We want to talk about motivation and inspiration. That's what we're going to do here. Don't change the channel because you're going to probably miss the important factor here. And we just don't know what that is till we hear it, right? So I've got a couple other videos lined up. This video I'm going to do next is one I used to do them in the mornings. Every morning, the Sunrise Daybreakers Tribe. Sun's coming up. I'm inspired to talk about things, and this is going to be about Pillars for Change from August 22nd, 2020. Let's listen to that. I might cut it off towards the end, but you know what? You're going to see the sunrise, okay? So it's a sunrise, evening, morning, middle of the day, depending on when you're watching this type of thing, but it's the message. That's the important factor, right? Okay, so let me just try and figure that part out here, and we'll get that going, huh? All right, here we go. Oh, I did want to say this. So this is for my other channel. Yeah, I don't have control of this other channel anymore. I don't. Because that's what happens when you lose your phone and your two-step, and then you try and go through Google to get it back, and it's like pretty difficult. So yeah, I tried that for close to a year, and I kind of like, well, all right, start over. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so this is the other channel, because I am going to do the links for my other channels, because you can, I've got a lot of video that you can watch, inspirational stuff. It's pretty cool. So let me just pop over and play this for ya. Here we go.
Pillars for change.
All right,
We must
there we go.
act on our knowledge
All right, this is the morning show,
and turn it into
it's the evening
wisdom.
show, remember, or the afternoon.
Good morning. We have a woodpecker right over here talking to us. Probably going to be beating on the rain gutter here in a minute. I'm here to bring a connection to nature, to bring a connection to source, and to bring a connection to community, and I welcome you. You watch these videos because you do desire positive transformational change in your life. And here at the LWN Foundation, that's what we do. We're bringing you this connection. We're going to be talking about the pillars for change this morning. We are. Are you ready for change? Are you ready for something positive in your life? There's 3 pillars of change. This morning, I was listening to a video by Tom Bilyeu, and he was interviewing Jewel. She has a brand new book out, and I'm very excited. I can't wait to get it, called Never Broken. She's a very intelligent woman. She went through some very difficult times in her life. She was out on her own at 15 years old. Some of you may or may not know her. She is a very popular singer. She's also comes from a family of homesteaders. They have a reality TV show up in Alaska. She comes from Homer, Alaska. And she went through some very difficult times, but she became a very wise woman. And I was just connected to her in her talking about the transformational change that she went through in her life. So I want to share with you, there are 3 pillars, according to Jewel, for change. Okay? They are transformation, transmutation, and transcendence. Now, the transformational part of it is giving form to the things that we see. And we're identifying, where do we want to go? What do we want to do? And so that's the part that is the transformational part, is having that intention. And the transmutation part of this is actually the part where we take action. We take action on our intentions to start manifesting them in our life. And the transcendence part of it is the initiation of the energy and using this intention to achieve our goals. Now, you'll hear me talk about action, not words. It does take action to manifest the things that we want to have in our life. But it all starts with that thought. Thoughts are creative. Thoughts and thinking have energy. And when we realize that we are worthy of achieving any of our goals, I mean, I honestly know, well, I know it for myself. I want you to know it for you, that when we change our thinking and forgive ourselves for the past, recognize that those situations happened actually to strengthen us, for us to learn something from it, that we created honestly and had a part. We might not have created all of it, but then we're affected by it. And so because we were affected by it, we can do one of 2 things. We can either let it bring us down and feel victimized by it, and let it control our lives and our thinking, which 9 times out of 10 will be negative. Or, why me? Not so much do I concentrate on the why anymore, because I just recognized it had to happen for a reason so that I could learn from it. And when I look for the positive in it and accept it for what it is, whether it's good or bad, and be in this state like Jewel talks about of observation instead of judgment, it takes on a whole new picture. So we need to forgive not only ourselves if we feel less than or not worthy, but we also need to forgive the person who transgressed against us. Now, for myself, I have a higher power. That higher power is God. I believe in Jesus. I believe that Jesus did die for our sins on the cross. I also know that he's an example of how to live a good life. And so that's why he's my role model. If you don't believe in my Jesus, that's okay. At the LWN Foundation, we are a nonprofit foundation. We don't judge religion, race, anything. We are not discriminating against anybody for your beliefs. As a matter of fact, we want to learn and grow from the community how we can better serve you. And this morning, we're just talking about making the decision to be happier. And it takes different stages. And it's not necessarily always happening on our timeline. We have to be patient. But it can be achieved through a healthy routine. And that's what we do here. The healthy routine for myself is this. I mean, I get up early. I got up a little bit late this morning, actually, which created a situation, amazingly, that I ran a few minutes behind. But that's okay, because it was important for me to write these things down, to have notes when I stepped out here to make sure that I didn't miss something, so that I could get the message across of this. You have seeds of greatness within you. All you have to do is nurture them with a healthy routine. When we get into a healthy routine, all of a sudden things are going to change. You must forgive yourself for the things that happened in the past. You must recognize that you are worthy of whatever you choose to have, and that you have to release these self-limiting thoughts. And when you do, it opens you up to the opportunity for this transitional change. That is the chapter of the book that I wrote in Transformational Change, 11 Insights to Strengthen Your Resolve. So, the routine for me is this. I always start with gratitude. Every morning, I myself literally almost getting out of bed before I say this prayer of gratitude. I thank my higher power for the fact I'm alive, because there was a lot of days I didn't even want to be alive. You know, I really wasn't looking forward to the day, and I really wasn't happy with myself. And I recognize that still, and I'm sure I know there's still things that I carry around that are holding me back. But that's why I do these videos, because it helps to reinforce exactly where I want to be in my life. And that's the consistency part. So the consistency is, before I get out of bed, I say a prayer of gratitude, thanking God for another day, allowing him to allow myself to learn and to grow and to become a better person. And then I put positive information, just like I did this morning with this Tom Bilyeu impact theory video with Jewel, who just resonated with me about the transformational change and her wisdom. I just posted a picture of this owl, this eastern screech owl. Think wisely. That's what we need to do, is think wisely and use our experiences as the teacher of wisdom. You can do it. I'm doing it. Do it with me. And thank you for joining me. This is the opportunity for the connection to nature too. I've got birds flying around. The woodpeckers right over here, I think. If I can just start this video earlier, we have a whole flock of parrots. Manny Laverty, he just posted up this picture. It has a quick video of a parrot. Love them. They head out pretty early while it's still dark. So we got a bird over here. I'm going to try and get him into the picture here for us. He's just sitting right here behind this tree. Oh, he just flew over us. Okay. So, all right. Bring that back. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to welcome in a brand new day. We're going to go out here. We're going to watch this sun coming up. We're going to enjoy the view. Listen to the birds singing to us. I'm going to acknowledge some of the comments. I want you to know how much I truly appreciate the fact that you're watching this video. I want you to share this video out with your friends. Please do that. Send the message of light, which is hope and love. That's what we are trying to get the point across. Love ourselves, love our neighbors, love our enemies even. Forgive the people that have done the bad stuff against us so that we can be better people. This world needs us, and it needs us so much right now. It does. Social distancing. It's social gathering now. It's just done maybe in a different format, and that's okay. We will get back to normal, so-called normal. The world will never be the same, ever, after this coronavirus. Ever, never. It's helped us to be able to get closer in some relationships, do things that we didn't get done before, have quality time with our friends and family, think outside the box, come up with new answers, new ideas, new opportunities for us. Or it's caused us to be sad, depressed, and unhappy. I want you to be happy. It's okay. Use this as the opportunity for this transformational change that makes your life better. It can be done. But I can talk about it. But you know what? I can't do it for you. You have to want it yourself. And that's one of the criteria of our thinking at the LWN Foundation is we try and be that resource platform for positive transformational change, but we can't do it for anybody. And we will help the willing. We will go out of our way to help the willing. But if you're not willing to do it and you don't believe in it and you don't think you can do it, then my opinion is nothing's going to change. You have to want it. And if you want it, that's the beginning of the intention, and then you just start working it from there. So let's go out. Let's watch this sun coming up. Let's welcome in this brand new day. I want you to know how much I appreciate you. I didn't really finish on my routine, but I did give you the crux of it. Gratitude, positive information into my brain, motivational, spiritual, inspirational. What else? Then I prepare for this broadcast, and then I do this broadcast. Then I go on about my day. But what I've done is I've tried to set up or stage my day for positivity, for gratitude, for just learning and growing. I hear that woodpecker over there somewhere. I'm trying to locate him for us. I'm not seeing exactly where he's at. I don't know why he's not doing that on a tree. You know, they do that so they put holes in the bark so they can get the bugs in the tree. That's what they're doing. But he's not going to have so much luck with the metal gutters, okay? So it's a beautiful morning. It's kind of cool. It's like, wow, I'm just really enjoying the fact that it's a little bit cool because normally it's super hot. It is getting super hot, by the way, during the daytime. So, all right, let's just do this. The sun is coming up. It is a beautiful morning here in Sarasota, Florida. I'm just going to set the camera right here. Sun's coming. I'm enjoying my day so far. Really been learning a lot. And that's what it is for me, honestly. It is about the opportunity to learn, to grow. So I want to also right now acknowledge all of the people that have gone to our website, www.lwnfoundation.org, and taken a look at that. We have an e-commerce store too. We've got some products up in that store. We got some things that will help to boost your immune system. We've got some t-shirts. We're working on making it better. We'll get it. We will. It's just one step at a time. So we're working on that store. We're putting blogs up. We're trying to give good information there. So that is www.lwnfoundation.org. Now, I talked about the health and wellness because it is, in fact, Health and Wellness Wednesday today. And tonight, you've got to join me. It is my Get to Know. It's Health and Wellness Wednesday. Get to know Dr. Jenny. Dr. Jenny Wilkins. She's been on my show a few times. She sure has. And she is so smart. She's just so smart. And she's going to be helping us with respect to the things that we can do to help nurture our mind, our body, and our soul. And that's at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time tonight. And if you can't make the live, that's understandable. But if you can make the replay, do that, because every time she's on, she gives us so much information. It's incredible, that can help us in our daily life. And 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, get to know Dr. Jenny. She was voted, nominated, is 2019 Naturopath of the Year. She makes all of the stuff. The products that you see in that store are all compounded right here. They're all natural. They're all organic. No, they're not cheap, but it is an investment in your health, in your life. You know, it's my alternative to health insurance, to be honest to goodness, you know, because I am trying to take care of my health right now. So we'll be talking about health and wellness tonight. Join us. Friday, Emmanuel, he goes by Manny as well. I prefer to call him Emmanuel, Son of God. He and I will be doing a town hall about 7:30 as well. Tomorrow morning, of course, I'll be back. We're going to be talking about gratitude. I started saying thank you to everybody for liking the LWN Foundation page on Facebook, for going to the website. Please go to our YouTube. We're trying to build up our subscriber base there as well. And that gives you the opportunity to be able to watch these videos on your time. And to be able to, just like I did this morning, I didn't even get through that whole video this morning. It's about an hour. I got to the 30-minute mark and I had to stop, because that 30-minute mark took me about an hour and a half because I had to stop, back up, listen, stop, back up, listen, write notes, because I was learning so much. So that's what the YouTube is great for. Hopefully Emmanuel's with us. He can put that link in there. It is the LWN Foundation. You can plug in Stephen Smith SRQ, STEPHEN SMITH SRQ. That'll get it. The LWN Foundation will get it. We also have the channel that's been there forever for us since I started broadcasting, _, Live with Nature channel. Got about 180 videos on there. I think we got about 30 videos on the LWN. On my personal page, Stephen Smith, on YouTube, got, I think, 40 or so. Check it out, please, and subscribe and tap that bell. We appreciate you. We do for that. So, I want to acknowledge some of the viewers right now. I really appreciate the fact that you're taking time. Devin Verizzo, local friend here. Whether you think you can, he says, or whether you think you cannot, you're correct, by Henry Ford. And this is so true. You know, that statement is, you know, if you don't think you can do it, it sure ain't going to happen, correct? That's correct, Devin. So if you believe it, you have to have undeniable faith in your intention and visualize it already achieved, and then start working on the reverse engineering. What steps do I need to take? And if you don't know the steps, hey, send us a message, send us an email. admin@lwnfoundation.org. Reach out to the people that do know the answer. I'll tell you, if I don't know an answer, I'm going to try and get the answer for you as best as I can. That's how it works for me. Because I don't know everything. But I know a lot of people that know more than me, and that's what I did, and that's where I'm leading right now. Hey, surround yourself with the people you want to be like. And when you do that, and they know things that you don't, guess what? You get to learn more. So thank you for that comment. Appreciate you on that one, Devin. He also says, or a whole bunch of business models, and if you'll be happy, it's okay. Home business now has never been better. And he's speaking of his own reality. And I know that he's working on a bunch of stuff. It is the new normal, thanks with this pandemic. Things are never going to be the same, but they're going to certainly be the opportunity for us to get more dynamic, find new things, find new passions, find new ways to if it's working and you have to work, that new job or something, new people, new friends, all kinds of stuff. So Manny, thank you, Manny. Emmanuel, I love to call him Emmanuel personally. I call him Manny because, I love him. But every time we choose our past over our present, we stop our future from being great. And I made this comment last night when I was watching this video. And they were talking, we were talking about vortexes and different stuff. We were talking about, not giving up. And coming from a guy that gave up a lot in the past in my life. And I made the comment, quitters don't win, and winners don't quit. Well, I didn't see anybody like that, because maybe it was a little bit hard for them. Because you know what? This is the other part of it, and I thought about it this morning. Quitters don't win because they're not achieving their goal. They gave up on it before they might have given up on it literally 5 minutes before all of a sudden this breakthrough was going to happen, or this opportunity was going to land in their laps. It's like, okay, wow, if you quit, you'll never know it. But if you don't quit, even if you make a mistake trying to get to that point, and you get back up and you keep on moving forward and use that as a learning experience, guess what happens? You might achieve that goal. Not even might. If you really go after it, you'll have it. But you have to get back up and keep on going. And that's why winners don't quit. They get knocked down. They make mistakes, just like I have. But we get back up and keep going forward. But if you just stop, you might never, ever see that opportunity. You will never see the opportunity that you were going after happen. Sometimes it takes a long time. All right, Charlie Lou, thank you so very much for joining us. Well, Manny has got the website up there, LWN Foundation. Check it out, please. We really appreciate you, lwnfoundation.org. We've got live streams. I also want you to go up to YouTube, the LWN Foundation. We've also got LWN_ Live with Nature channel. I've also got Stephen Smith, STEPHEN Smith. You can put in the hashtag, try it. Go to Google. I want you to go to Google. I want you to put in hashtag Stephen Smith SRQ. STEPHEN SMITH SRQ. I want you to do it and see what comes up. I promise you a bunch of stuff is going to come up. You're going to be amazed at how much stuff is out there that I've created. So, and I want you to see it, because I want you to use some of it to apply to your life and help you achieve your dreams and goals. So Devin also says there's 2 ways to live: as if nothing is a miracle, or as everything is a miracle. And that's Albert Einstein. And if we just enjoy whatever happens, good, bad, or indifferent, it could be that opportunity. Sandy Jew from Australia, thank you for joining us. Manny tells us the world as we have created it is a process of our thinking, because thought is creative. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. And that's Albert Einstein. He's popular this morning. I'll tell you what, he was super, super smart. Super smart, and he dealt with a whole lot of stuff. People thought he was crazy. He might have been a little bit whacked, but you know what? So what? I was a little whacked too, A lot of people can be like that, but they can be also very dynamic. And when we embrace the fact of who we are for what we are, and that it's not bad, all of a sudden it becomes good. And guess what happens? We start loving ourselves. It's a beautiful thing. I want you to love yourself if you don't already. And if you do love yourself, I want you to love yourself more. More. We all want more. Rachel Johnson, she helps us in the administration and being the secretary for the LWN Foundation, and we appreciate her help with this. And she manages our Life Begins When You Start Living Facebook group as well. We have a group there of very supportive people. You can certainly join that group too. Veteran, he is awesome. Thank you for your service to our country, Ruben, and thank you for the awesome videos that you produce. He's got a YouTube channel as well. He is a great man, and I sincerely appreciate his support too as well. Robert Shallow, it looks like, is with us. I was talking about Jewel Devon, correct? Genie in a Bottle, Jewel. Oh, no, I'm talking about Jewel, who is one of the top pop artists out there, okay? She just released a book, and I just learned a whole lot from that woman. Wow. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate your sharing. Wait, who? Yeah, Jewel. Look her up. Jewel on Facebook. I looked at her Facebook. I liked it this morning, and I'm following it now. I'm going to buy her book. She is a very wise woman. And she has a heck of a story. I'm just glad that she's still around, and that she has turned her adversity into her strength. And she shares that with us. That's what we were talking about this morning, the pillars of strength, the transformation, the transmutation, and the transcendence. If you're just joining us, go back and watch this replay. You can hear about those things, and I plan to do more on this particular topic. It's quite involved. All right, so everybody, I really appreciate you. Now, if we're not friends, I'm just going to bring this down because it is important. Hey, if we're not already connected on Facebook, or we're not connected on YouTube, let's connect, okay? I am Stephen Smith, SRQ, STEPHEN SMITH SRQ, okay? Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, it's Stephen Smith. That is with a PH, by the way, the proper way to spell Stephen. No, my really best, closest friend in the universe, his name is Stephen too, but he spells it with a V. Send me a friend request, because I want to get to know you, okay? Good morning. How are you doing? How you doing? I'm great. Awesome. You can do anything you want. It's all good. Sweet. Okay, so that's my neighbor. I love him. Okay, so yeah, send me a friend request if we're not friends already. Absolutely do that. I'd like to get to know you better. We'd love for you to go to the website, the LWN Foundation, www.lwnfoundation.org. Go to YouTube, the LWN Foundation. Hopefully we got that link in there. Manny's going to hopefully help me out with that link. Guess what? Tonight we're talking more health and wellness. We were talking spiritual and mental health and wellness today. And tonight we'll be talking about all of it, kind of really mind, body, soul, particularly what to do to boost your immune system, because that's super important right now. We'll be talking about that and the things that you can do to try and prevent ever even coming down with any type of sickness, to be honest. It can be done, and it doesn't have to be done with big pharma. That stuff probably doesn't even, it's pretty bad from what I'm learning, right? You know, I never really did like medication. Certainly been on medications before. Yeah, because I wasn't always happy, I promise you. I was certainly depressed, and so I've been on medications, and I just hated what it did to me and the way it made me feel, versus using natural and organic stuff that God gave us to be able to use. Much better. Don't have all the side effects. Might not die because I used it, or might not go silly as a result. So I appreciate you. I always like to end with a prayer, okay? Now, if you don't happen to believe in my God and my Jesus Christ, that's okay. I don't hold it against you. I don't discriminate. I am a spiritual being having a human experience here. I am. We're all entitled to our views, and I respect yours, okay? But what we are talking about, what I am talking about, the bigger picture is the creative thought. the universal creative flow of positivity, love, understanding, acceptance, compassion. That's the God I'm talking about. I'm talking about the God that created all this beauty and wonder around us. And I give him all of the glory and the credit. And so I'll pray now for myself as well as you and everybody, whether they're watching the video or not. Remember to share it out to your friends, please, and the groups that you belong to. Dear Lord, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for me being alive, Lord. Thank you for the viewers that are watching this video. Lord, I just want you to touch our hearts and our souls today and to allow us to recognize that transformational change in a positive manner can be achieved. That we release all of the negative thoughts. That's the transcendence part. Leaving behind, Lord, all of the negative. Replacing that negative with positive, with the intentions of achieving a better life. Lord, allow us to be able to overcome some of these barriers and obstacles that we've created in our life, like the self-limiting thinking or the fact that we feel that we might not be worthy. Help us, if we're feeling good about our lives, to even feel that much better. Allow today to be a great day for us, and tomorrow to be an even better day for us, Lord. If we are suffering for any reason and you were hiding behind drugs or alcohol, or some other kind of addiction that takes us away from dealing with this moment right now, the present, allow us to be able to release those bonds, those chains that are holding us down, and to just live in the present moment in a higher conscious level of awareness. Allow us to heal the pains that we have because we release them, Lord, and to replace those hurts with loves and gratitude and understanding and wisdom, Lord. And so I release these words to the universe. I know that the universe supports me in these truths and will help to manifest the statements I have just made. And so it is. I say amen. In Jesus' name, I say namaste, because I honor thee. This is the new way, too. You talk about the new normal. I honor you. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back tonight at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time with Dr. Jenny. Let's get to know her better. Let's get to know what we can do to help boost our immune system. Let's let's help ourselves to learn how to have a stronger and more positive mind, body, and soul with Dr. Jenny Alexander. Okay? And tomorrow, join me. I'm trying hard to get it at about 6:45. So I just got to adjust my own little schedule. Getting up at 4 instead of 3 it makes a difference in my life. And I just got to get my deal on so that I'm starting when it's dark, because I like to do that. And then we can truly watch the sun coming up.
Wow. Very cool. Very cool. I really, I said it when I started, my story hasn't changed. It's always the same. I know that it's divinely inspired. And for that, I am grateful. I'm grateful that you're here, that you took time to watch this. There's a lot of good information. I want you to nurture your mind, body, and soul. I'd love for you to come back and join me. I've been doing this, every week, Mondays and Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to recommend that you take time, if you watch TV, because not everybody does. I watch a lot of faith-based programs, videos anymore. I still have the same routine. I still do the same things. I'm still, yeah, doing Sealy by Design, which is really awesome. And I've noticed, yeah, my face looks a lot better than it did back then. I was just starting out on that, but 5 years ago. Um, okay, so I want to recommend that you take time to go watch the movie. It's not a movie. I guess it's a series because they're on the fifth one. I've watched all of them. The Chosen. Okay. The Chosen. Really an awesome recollection of the history, the Bible, of Jesus, of his disciples, how he wasn't liked by a lot of people, and his thoughts actually been thinking about that lately too. I mean, my name is Stephen. I know that that means that I am crowned. I also believe that I am grateful for Stephen, who gave his life to share the good news with others. I want to share the good news with you. I want you to know that God loves you. I love you. When we have faith and we trust in God, our answers come. We have to be patient, okay? Because it is not my timeline. I had to go through a whole heck of a lot of challenges before I ever got to the point where I was really enjoying my life and doing what the Lord wanted me to do, to be able to share these hopefully inspiring and motivational videos with you. So I want you to have a great week. I'll be back on Friday. Let me see who we got Friday. Supposed to be having Valentine. Really nice guy. If you go up to my YouTube, other channels, you can probably see the get to know that I did with him previously. He is in Johannesburg, South Africa, and that's what's so awesome. I'm meeting again and getting to become friends with all these people that I did know, that I don't know previously, that I do know now, all over the world. In Africa, I appreciate you. Several good friends. Hope to be traveling some point instead of just like America. That would be a nice thing. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Also looking forward to working towards raising funds for the safe house here in Sarasota. I want to start with that safe house and do my part for the homeless, of mental health, and the cancer communities. Give them a place to start. We all, excuse me, we all have to start somewhere. Today is an opportunity for you to make a change. I had to surround myself with people that were smarter than myself, that became my friends in many cases, and chose a whole new group of friends. I appreciate all the friends that I've had in the past. I chose to make decisions, not maybe healthy ones. Well, definitely not healthy ones. I certainly made some good ones too. I want you to make good choices. And you know what? I don't want you to feel bad that you have made choices that have hurt yourself, hurt others. I want you to forgive other people. The Lord asks us to forgive the people that transgressed against us. That is in the Lord's Prayer. You need to turn your adversity into your strength. You can do it. I know that you can. Be patient, be determined, consistent. Um, Consistency makes the difference. All the rest of it, we can ask God for his help. If he's ready to answer that prayer, then we'll get an answer. Sometimes he's working on us to get us to a point where we can be blessed with what we want. And we need to be patient with that and know that, you know what, no matter what, it's not God's not listening. God's always listening. He's there for you. We just have to know that, well, it's just not the right time. And in His will, not my will, life is good. And so life is good. Life is great. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm here. Uh, have a wonderful week. If you need to talk to somebody, reach out to me. I can either answer your question or I can find somebody that could answer your question and help you through it. It's all a thinking thing. How we think is how we're going to act. And a thought is just a thought till you take action on it, though. Remember that part. Love you. We'll see you all again very soon. Be well, be blessed, and have a fantastic week. We'll see you soon. Bye.